What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Real Showcast. I'm your host, Tommy Mack, and I've got a bit of sad news. Eric Stretch, he's back with us for season 2. That's not the sad news. The sad news is that, the audio for this first episode of season 2 somehow got jacked up. So instead of using our fancy mics and being able to mix it down all nice and pristine like you're used to, we're getting sound directly out of the cameras for this episode. So if you're just joining us, this is not the audio experience you can expect, but it is the quality of interview you can expect. And our man Alex Solowitz really opens up to us, and I can't think of a better way to open up season 2. Y'all ready? Here we go. The views expressed by the guests of The Real Showcast do not necessarily represent the views of The Real Showcast or its hosts. Enjoy the show. Deedle, 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 deedle. Robble, 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 deedle, robble, robble, robble. Welcome to the cast, The Real Showcast. Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Real Showcast. Ew. Officially, I suppose this would be season 2.
Yes.
I mean, we'll call it season 2.
We can use that term lightly.
So we've got a really fun guest, an old friend of both of ours. We've got a lot of stories to tell with him.
Yes, we are very, very happy and thrilled and excited. You may recognize him if you have eyes, because he's very recognizable.
Most people have eyes.
You can finally speak about your new adventure on Hulu, with playing Tyler Carr in Veronica Mars. But we're here to talk to him about being one of the cast members of MTV's TV special Together, You Plus Me Equals Us. Please welcome Alex Solowitz.
Alex! Hey guys, how you doing?
Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
All the way out here in Mongolia.
It is fun.
You and I, we haven't seen each other in years.
I know,
so
we have
really
not. Yeah, it's good to see you as well.
And I think the last time that you were saying we saw each other was when you came to the house here and we did Snacky Shack.
Snack Shack, yeah.
So, hilarious.
It was a long time ago.
I watched it last
it's
night.
Like every time you come here, I put a camera in your face.
Last time we saw each other was Jones Beach.
Jones Beach.
Yes.
Holy moly. Wait, performing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the last time?
Yeah, because I don't think
smokes.
we ever did a Hollywood Nights basketball game.
I did, but
I don't think I did with you.
yeah,
It was, I like Jones Beach.
Let's just keep Jones Beach.
That was a nice. We're ending on a high.
The venue.
The venue is so beautiful there.
It's my favorite.
It is my favorite as well.
We're right behind that. The Gorge.
The Gorge, okay.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
What was the
Beautiful.
third one?
They all
Red
run
Rock?
together.
Red Rock.
Red Rock.
It's pretty dope. So.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of concerts and things like that,
Speaking of,
we would love for you to tell us about your experience and how you got involved with MTV and the TV special Together.
Okay.
Like take us back from the very, very beginning.
take us
Way back. All right. So, what happened was I was an actor at a young age. An actor at a young age. But, I started out as a musician. I was in a band in high school. We played with, like, Hoobastank and Incubus. And
I mean, those are huge names.
They weren't big yet.
Yeah,
we were playing, like, Roxy, Whiskey. And my band was called Liquid Zoo. And then
I remember that. Yeah.
it was quite a while back ago. We did pretty decent out here. So I always loved to sing. I could pretty much play any instrument. Do you still have the Taylor?
I do. I was going to bring it today and I forgot.
It's a great guitar.
I was going to bring it.
American-made Baby Taylor.
So
get better.
We'll go ahead and tell this story. So we'll take a quick pause. On this, just to tell this guitar story. And just quick heads up too. I was hearing, I think in your headphones, I don't know if the volume on that could come down a bit. I mean, it's fine now, but just a little earlier. Sorry. Anyway.
Somebody knows how to edit, so you're going to edit that out.
Technical things. So yes. So he was actually going to sell this guitar And the person, they offered you like $100 or something. No, less than that. I was like, dude, I'll give you $100 for it. Like,
yeah.
And so I bought the guitar. Always told myself I would learn, and I've taken some. I actually did take lessons.
Good.
But I still am just, I think I just have to resign myself to the fact that I'm a drummer. I'm not a guitar player. Like, I try.
It's not for everybody.
But no, I was going to bring it, and we could have maybe jammed. What was the song? The song that
when she's the way turns around,
right?
Yeah.
So there was a song that and you played it on the big
piano.
Anyway, beautiful guitar, beautiful song too.
Yes,
and I think we have some plans to potentially record that.
Yeah,
with a friend of ours.
Yeah, somebody from Ben. Yeah, from Israel.
Benvel Music.
Benvel Music.
Yeah. Shout out to Ben. So anyway, sorry, totally interrupted that. Okay, back to
and
being an actor.
Okay, so I was in bands and stuff like that, and I got a commercial agent when I was a young kid with an agency called CED, Cunningham E. DeWine. I auditioned with 300 other kids. They liked me. I was a really, really heavy kid at the time. And they called me. I got that. But then I got one commercial, an Armor All commercial, but then I didn't get good enough grades to ever get in California. You have to get past a C average in order to get a work permit.
Really?
Yeah, when you're under 18. I mean,
that's news to me.
I know, but I mean, I should have been able to get over a C, but I didn't.
I had a work permit when I was a kid. I didn't think I had that good of grades either. Maybe I did.
So that was gone, and then I had met this other agent that I'd went to Epstein Wyckoff course at Ross. Anyways, my 18th birthday comes around, and I'm actually managing Bally's, which is now LA Fitness. In Simi Valley. So I'm managing this place, and my agent calls me and says, "Hey, I got this movie if you want to go out for it." And I was like, wow, okay, yeah, sure. My agent, Larry Corse, at the time, he calls me, and he's been my agent for over 20 years. And I go, okay. And I go down there and I audition, and I did a horrible job.
But those are always the ones that you get.
That hasn't been that was the only time I think that I was supposed to play a stupid jock. So I think messing up they were like, perfect. They probably thought I meant to do it. He's just an idiot.
It was a choice.
But the thing is, I was just an idiot, So it wasn't an acting choice. It was just me being me. So, I got this job that was only supposed to be 3 weeks, and it turned into like 10 weeks on Never Been Kissed, and that was the first movie I did with Drew Barrymore. So anyways, like right after
Jessica
that,
Alba.
and Jessica Alba and James Franco and Molly Shannon, and I
love that movie.
Crazy cast. I mean, everybody just did things from it. So after that, I was like, all right, I'm an actor now. At least I made some pretty
It's official.
Yeah, pretty decent cash. I don't have to work at Bally's anymore.
Yeah.
And so my agent calls me, and he says there's this MTV is doing this show about to fake spoof boy bands. And I got the script, and I got the character. And they wanted a white guy who's like, who acted like street black guy, with everything was in slang and I had a lot of friends in high school. And I had one friend named Vinny, and he would always be like, "Yo, what's up, dog? How you doing?" Just talk like that.
So was he like the inspiration for?
He was the inspiration for making. Now I'm gonna get sued, and he's gonna want to, for breach.
You owe it all to Vinny.
I owe it all to Vinny.
You didn't say last name.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, anyways, so I go in this room, and of course, every band like Hoopstank and Incubus, they all get signed. My band doesn't get signed. So I was like, all right, this music thing isn't going to work out. Acting seems to be doing good. So I go Nancy Nair's office, who was the casting director at the time, for the movie. I go and I read for the role of Mickey Park, and I was the first one casted for the show. And it was just it was like, what's it? Spinal Tap of boy bands.
Yes,
basically.
Was the movie first?
The movie was first. Okay. Yeah. So the movie was first, and we were in Canada, and we were all young, or mostly young, and there
was the Big Brother type.
There was Kevin Farley,
right,
who was not necessarily young. He was in his 30s.
He was still young.
Yeah, still, right? Yeah.
I mean,
now he's a kid.
Right.
Yeah. He's a baby. He's a baby. But anyway, at the time, I was like, wow, this dude's really old, and
kids are dumb.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah. But he could dance better than I could. I'll give him that, because I was an awful dancer. But he
breaks it down. He shakes a leg.
He rug? Yeah, he does. he really does. He can dance. Dude can dance. So
I need to look that up.
Yeah. No. So I was the first person casted. So I was like, this is perfect. But I knew it. Like a role was just so perfect, and I knew how to play that character of Mickey, and I could sing, and I knew I could sing. So, and I sang Boyz II Men.
Sure.
We always used to do
our old go-to.
Yeah, End of the Road, exactly.
We would close out Dimples every time with that song.
Dimples.
Yeah, good old Dimples.
Bye, Dimples.
I know, it's gone. And I got the show, and we went to Canada, and we shot it, and we had no idea what would happen. And we premiered the show in New York, and it was the biggest. It got put up the biggest numbers MTV ever had.
Amazing.
Or any cable show at the time it ever had.
Yeah, it was massive.
It was like
massive.
Yeah, it was like the boy in the plastic bubble.
Every time that I've been talking about people about you coming to join us on the Real Showcast, I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. Like they remember vividly.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Sure.
Did you believe it was happening? As it's happening, are you? Because a lot of people we talk to, they're like, I didn't really accept it at first, because I'm like, okay, this is a trick. Like, it's not going
right.
Something's going to happen, right? but then, time goes on. I was like, no, okay, this is really succeeding. Like,
yeah.
How did you handle that? Like what was that feeling like?
I mean, it was fantastic. There's nothing, as you guys know, better than playing in front of, huge audiences that know your songs. Yeah. And it was never supposed to be as big as it was.
Yeah. Did you ever have, was the contract saying the film and then, possible, anything like that? So this is all happening in real time.
So beautiful.
So they did.
That's the beauty of it. That's a very good thing.
So they didn't have you tied down.
They didn't have me. They didn't have us tied down.
There weren't those in perpetuity situations.
Yeah. Seriously. So the show was so huge, and the songs and the album was so huge that MTV's wanting to have a talk with us.
Oh yeah, and, I bet they do.
Yeah, so we were
they did.
MTV in Santa Monica. Go down there, and we're all there, and they're like, "We want to offer you guys a show. What do you guys want?"
That's
nice.
That's a great opening line.
I think I should lawyer up.
That's exactly. Well, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was like, okay, I'll take it.
If you got pizza, I'll take a pizza. I mean,
that's exactly how it was. But the old timers like, whoa.
That's when it's good to have.
Yeah, it is.
To be wise.
To be wise. Yes.
Stupid kids.
Dumb kids. Because I literally would have worked first.
We were all kids once.
Yeah. Oh my gosh!
Right? Hey,
I literally would have worked for pizza.
I'm literally talking about us.
Just rent money and pizza.
Right?
So,
for sure.
But what we did was we were told that
somewhere there's an executive kicking himself. Right? Crap! I could have just been renting pizza. Dang it!
Yeah, Brian Graydon, I remember, was the executive at the time. He offered us the deal, and basically it was like, what do you guys want? And what we did do is we all came together. We all got one lawyer for all of us.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, it works well.
We didn't work through our agents. Were all working as one unit.
Good.
And we had one lawyer, and we got the biggest deal MTV had ever offered to any of their talent, even
at the time.
Carson.
Yeah.
Wow.
Per episode. Yeah.
Wow.
And Carson was doing TRL at the time, so it was like insane.
Yeah.
Life changing.
Oh,
that's amazing.
Yeah. Huge life changing.
Not just I can quit my job, but I can quit my job, and this is pretty comfortable, right?
Yeah, exactly. And if I'm smart, I can retire. You know, it's
invest.
Yeah, exactly.
Was it different for you because you were playing a character.
I was,
right.
yes.
So you were playing a character, and then when you guys just went on to like touring and to do the TV show, you were still playing that character. So how was it like doing live shows in front of huge audiences?
Very